Hello, Zebstrika Army. My name is Jacob, as always, and welcome to week number 5 of APA Academy season number 2. We're facing Aaron 2420, head coach of the Calgary Infernapes. I'm recording this team building portion after the battle. It's actually been over a week after the battle. I just really like doing team builders, and I'd rather do team builders and add team builders to the battle rather than not doing that. So you're getting a team builder right before I'm editing this and everything. So yeah, team builder is coming. But yeah, anyway, make sure you check out Aaron in the description down below to his Twitter and YouTube. Very nice guy. Helps out the community a lot with like doing genning and helping with custom firmware. I mean, none of that stuff ever happens. But yeah, very good quality content creator as well, so make sure to check him out. At least for Draft League, I don't know if he does anything else. I know he does Draft League stuff always, but I don't know if he does like LPs or anything or Nuzlocke like we do too. But anyway, make sure to check him out. So without further ado, let's get started with the team builder. Let's go over our team, his team, why we're bringing the 6 we're bringing. So our team is followed. It's Dragonite, the Sandslash brothers, Alola, and Catonian, Xerneas, Tapu Lele, Mega Gallade, Hippowdon, Nihilego, Umbreon, Blastoise, Abomasnow, and Metagross. Our Z users are Dragonite and the Sandslash brothers. We are dropping Dragonite next week for Salamence because Salamence is the better dragon for sure. Dragonite's just inferior to it in pretty much every way. Move pool pretty much. Well, not necessarily move pool, but I don't know. Salamence just has better abilities for the most part. Moxie and Intimidate. And I felt overall it would be a better mon to use than Dragonite would be for our team. Like, it's just faster, better Scarfer, just better in so many ways than Dragonite. But anyway, let's go over his team. It's actually, where is it? Hold on. It's Gyarados, Como, Diancie, Lunala, Landorus, with Sheer Force, Weavile, Arachnid, Mega Aerodactyl, Roserade, Heliolisk, Darmanitan, and Escavalier. So overall, his team is super threatening to ours. His Z users are Gyarados, Como, and Diancie. So at the time when I had built this and everything, I hopefully remember all the thought processes behind the entire team, or thought process behind the entire team, and why we brought each thing that we brought. So yeah, biggest threat, obviously, Lunala. Gigantic threat to our team. I'm very worried about that. I'm not as worried about like something like Lando with Sheer Force. It's there, it's a threat, but we have ways of beating it. Weavile is kind of a threat, yeah, not really. Arachnid is a huge threat to our team. Mega Arrow, same thing. Roserade, a nuisance, but we can deal with it. Heliolisk is not really a threat. Gyarados is a threat I prep pretty hard for. Same with Como. Darmanitan, another threat that we don't have tons for. So Escavalier, one of his I'd be surprised not to see at the time building. I was surprised. I'd be surprised not to see Escavalier because it's such a potent threat. Like it can take hits from Zern and Lele and this Oko and back, but I'm not going to stay in on them. So there's that. And then we have Diancie, so I wasn't really too afraid of Diancie since we had a lot of ways of breaking that down pretty well. So anyway, let's get further with the team. First up, we have Goomba, the Pasho Berry Hippowdon. Basically, the premise behind this set was basically I needed not a switch-in, a way to take a hit from Arachnid. If it were banded, I lived any banded hit. Same with Mega Arrow at +1. I could live Aquatail if he was an Own Claw set or something like that. So basically, the EVs was for into HP and Spadef were for not only living that banded liquidation from Arachnid, but also living a modest life orb Earth Power from a Lando Or it could have been Sand Force boosted Life Orb. It didn't matter. It could be Sheer Force or Sand Force. Because either way, Sand's going to be up, so he could have been Sand Force. Or I don't think he wanted to rely on bringing Sand. But yeah, Sheer Force made more sense. But we lived a modest Life Orb Earth Power after a Spike from Hippowdon. Same with the Bandit Arachnid hit. We lived that after Spike. Because Roserade could bring Spikes if he decides to bring Roserade. So there's that. And then we actually do get KO'd most Arachnid spreads. If you're charting, because we're offensive. Like, I don't think he's going to expect like more of an offensive build of a Powdon, just because we've been bringing a lot of defensive spreads of a Powdon this week. I think we brought it 3 times this season out of our first 4 games, and it's always been defensive. So I don't think he's going to expect more of an offensive Hippowdon. So, yeah, Stone Edge, Ice Fang, Slack Off, and Earthquake makes a ton of sense to me here. Ice Fang destroys Lando Eye. But plus, we had to bring some form of weather, because having weather versus a Lunala team always makes it so Shadow Shield's broken. I don't want Shadow Shield to be up, to be honest. That's awful. That's why it's as annoying as it is, because then our moves aren't doing as much damage as it can be, and we don't want that at all. We don't. But yeah, basically it does a lot of damage to anything not named Lunala or Como, really. Does a lot of damage to pretty much every single other mon in this team. The only mons we're not staying in on Rose Raid, but pretty much everything else, and probably not Weeva, pretty much everything else we will stay in on and do a lot of damage to. So that's really cool. Has enough attack. Oh, that was not leftover, but like the attack basically 2-shot any Arachnid spread. Next up we have a Ground EMZ Sand Slash. So with enough bulk, so if it's like, okay, so I don't want my Posho Berry to be broken on Hippowdon here. So if he leads like an Aerodactyl versus a Hippowdon, I don't want our Posho Berry to be broken. So what I would do is pivot into Sand. Well, my mindset at the time, if he leads Aero, I pivot into Sand Slash, live an Aqua Tail, and then set up rocks. That's why Sand Slash is kind of here, because Hippowdon can get taunted. Sand Slash really can't get taunted as easily, because we can be in the sand, get our rocks up that way, knock off to remove items, and just do a lot of damage to a lot of things. Stone Edge, Arachnid, Arrow, even Weavile if we don't want to burn Z or if it's out of range of Earthquake. Just overall, this mon can do pretty well. It can break Escavalier, because Escavalier does not have recovery, and he does not have a Wish Passer. So Escavalier, once it gets weakened, it's gonna get weakened. It's gonna stay weakened. There's no healing Wish user either on his team, so that's good. Good elected cheese. So that's awesome. Sand Slash, pretty good bond here in this matchup. It has enough speed for, was it Scarflando? Hold on, that would have been, yes. No, not Scarflando. It doesn't have speed Scarflando. I think it was a Scarflunala, to be honest. Maybe? I'm trying to figure this out. No, well, not Scarflunala. Yeah, it would have been Scarflunala, because Lunala's 97, right? Yeah, it would have been Scarflunala. Why not Scarflando too? Because I needed the bulk and the attack, so that's why. Plus, I wasn't really seeing like a Scarflando coming versus us, just because I thought wall breaking one with like Life Orb was just better, because I didn't see him wanting himself to lock himself into a move. So yeah, there's Sand Slash. Next up, we're going to our defensive core, Umbreon plus Zern. They're both kind of jerkbag sets, so I was afraid of getting spike stacked, and I was afraid of Sticky Web. So that's why Xerneas is here with this, mostly for webs, not really for, I don't care about hazards as much as the normal person. I don't mind facing hazards. Webs, on the other hand, I hate facing webs. I don't want to deal with webs. So we have Defog, Protect, Toxic, Moonblast. So essentially, yes, we need rocks up for Lunala, but we also need the webs to be gone, or Lunala is that much of a threat. It's that much bigger of a threat, because any Scarfer we could have for it, which we're not bringing Scarf, mon, spoiler alert, is neutered. So that's awful. Toxic's also there to wear it down, to keep it low. We need to keep it low, 100%. The defense is so we can live. Any +1 hit from Como, that's including Z move, I believe. No, not Z move. Any +1 hit from Como, use Life Orb, and then any +1 Z Fly or Z Water or Z Hydro Vortex from Gyarados. We live. The reason why I'm not so worried about Como, because if he has Z move like Z Iron Head or Z Poison Jab, we can live that because we have Protect. So we Protect, burn the Z move, then we live another one. So that's the whole mindset behind the Xerneas set. Moonblast hits his entire team incredibly hard, except for Escavalier and Bros and Darm. But for the most part, hits his team really hard. Toxic's going to wear most of it down. And then next up, we have a Choppleberry Umbreon with Follow Play, Protect, Toxic Wish. The main reason why we're Chopple is for Lunala. I'm afraid of Lunala is a spooky mon. Lunala is a very spooky mon. So I don't really want to screw around with it. Yes, he could be Moonblast, but we live a +1 Life Orb Moonblast, Modest Nature, that is. We don't, however, can't afford without Choppleberry. We don't live a Modest +1 Life Orb Focus Plus. Now, I don't think that I don't think he'll bring Life Orb Lunala. I don't. I just am prepping for the worst, because if I don't prep for this, like in my past times of prepping, like if I don't prep for the worst, people usually bring the worst. But if I prep for the worst and they don't bring it, well, then it's a lot easier to deal with. Like, I'm prepared for the worst, but that's usually how I prep. I prepare for the worst things, and if they don't bring the worst things, then every single mon is exponentially easier to deal with. So if he doesn't bring Life Orb Lunala, we're in good shape. In my humble opinion, at least. Anyway, Umbreon lives that hit. It's a nice cleric. Why am I running special attack? I literally have. Why did I run special attack? Oh shoot! I'm an actually moron. Originally on the set, I did not want Como to be like a sub belly drum set, because that would be a big flipping. That would be such a threat. So I had Psychic on Umbreon because I didn't want to sack Umbreon off to Como. Because he clicks Sub. Sub doesn't break the Sub. He clicks Belly Drum, and then his Salakberry pops. Kind of just lose at that point, because then he clicks Drain Punch, and no, that's not something I wanted to happen. So I had Psychic originally, but then I got rid of it, and then I just never got rid of the special attack. It was only 20. If we were to put that 20 into like defense, like right here, it really wouldn't have mattered, honestly. So the 20 EVs didn't really matter a whole lot. So, but yeah, that's Umbreon. Next up, we're going to go into our 2 win cons and bulk up Mega Glade, not Swords Dance. We are running bulk up this week for a couple different reasons. So, bulk up because of Mega Aerodactyl. So, we set up okay, by the way, we are running max speed Mega Glade here. He doesn't have base 110, as you're going to see. I guess he's got a 109 in Helios, run max speed to outspeed that. But it's mostly for an Adamant Weavile. If he thinks he can get away with an Adamant Weavile versus us, he can't. Because of the speed tiers. I'm sure he realized that. But if he decides for whatever reason to run Adamant Weavile, it just makes more sense to run max speed Mega Glade here. For outspeeding Helios and for doing that. So it just makes a lot of sense. So what our attack investment allows us to do at +1, we live an Aerial Ace from Mega Glade, and then in turn knock it out with Drain Punch and Shadow Sneak. So I believe that's what it was. Something of that nature. So yep, he would definitely run coverage for Mega Glade, I think. I'm trying to do this as unbiased as possible because the game's already happened, so it's kind of hard to explain everything without thinking about what happened in the game. But yeah, you guys will see later in the video what happened in the game. But yeah, Psycho Cut is for Psycho Cut's just there so I don't miss Zen Headbutt. I don't want to miss moves. Because say he's a setup, say it's late game, we're set up right now. His only chance of winning is with Como to set up a Dragon Dance. We miss Zen Headbutt, we're in a whole world of hurl. I don't want to miss this game, so we're not going to do that. Psycho Cut makes sense. And plus, +1 allows us to hit live. He's like Banded Weavile better too. Allows us to live those hits better than Oko and Drain Punch. Shadow Sneak, for obvious reasons. Lunala, quad weak to it. Shadow Sneak is not up. +1 Shadow Sneak is going to hit that thing like a freight train. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, that's one of our win cons. And then last but not least, we have an Expert Belt in Nihilego, Shy Guy, the Nihilego, Power Gem, Foul Play, Dazzling Gleam, and HP Fire. So, Dazzling Gleam hits Como. HP Fire hits Escavalier and, Okay, Rose Raid, but Power Gem does literal same damage. Power Gem also hits Darmanitan. We don't have a way to hit super effective Diancie. That's okay. Don't need to. We can Diancie some. We have double grounds that are offensive, so we'll be fine against Diancie. Gyarados hits super effectively. Heliolisk is not going to be appreciating some moves, especially if it gets weakened. Lunala, if Shadow Shield is broken, Expert Belt Foul Play does 77 to like 91, and that's like 124 HP or something like that, Lunala. So that's awesome. Lando I, we have to weaken as well. So that's that. We outspeed it no matter what. It's 101. Well, also, the reason I ran this is because I wanted to run a lot of special... The reason I ran max speed is because I wanted to run as much special attack as I could potentially make. And so that's why we had to run max speed, because I wanted to run this much special attack. I didn't want to, like, creep Lando and then run a little bit less special attack. I wanted to run more special attack. And by the way, HP Fire is correct. I assure you that, like, the IVs look funky. It's fine. It was HP Fire during the game. I checked. But yeah, that is the team. We have Goomba, the Hippowdon, Mario, the Cantonian Sandslash, Daisy, the Xerneas. I think I named it Peach in week 6. I don't remember. Rosalina, which I forgot to make shiny, the Umbreon. Maybe I did during the game. Waluigi, the Mega Gallade, and Shy Guy, the Nihilego. So let me know in the comments down below how you think we're going to do. The battle portion will be right after this team builder, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. I love y'all. Peace. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Zipstrike Army, we are back and ready for the battle. Best of luck and have fun to Aaron. Let's the battle begin, and we shall see what happens. I already gave my... I didn't really give my thoughts on the matchup or anything. I'm sorry about that, but I just didn't really have a ton of time to get a good team builder out for you guys. I just wanted to go over the team and everything like that. I know what moves my mons live and everything that I should have wanted to explain, but I just wanted to get through that and all that jazz. So, let's see what Aaron brings. I already think I went over the 6 that I think he's going to bring, but we'll see. I'm very intrigued and very curious on how he's going to go at this matchup, because it's a pretty rough matchup, but honestly, a lot of my matchups this season have been rough because my team's just not very good. And that's on me, because I just wanted to have fun with this, and I wanted to bring a Mario theme team. Like, I realized, hey, I'm starting to build like a Mario theme team. Let's go all out. By the way, though, we are dropping Dragonite, so we're not going to have Z Dragonite on our team next week. We're getting a different green shiny dragon in Salamence because it's quite frankly better, and we had some points left over from the initial draft, so why not? I feel that will help us. And if we drop this game, that's okay. Aaron's a good battler. So, yeah, I'm just waiting. But I may just cut some of this stuff out. Let me just make sure that... Oh, it says he's done. Okay, we're good. Alright, let's see what he brings. Okay, Weavile, Lunala, looks like a Mega Arrow, Lando I. He brought a pretty hyper-offensive team, which actually I think kind of bodes well for us. Alright, so what the game plan I think I want to be is, I think I want to lead Hippo. And if he leads Araquanid, I'm staying in and clicking Stone Edge. And if we miss, well, we missed. That kind of sucks, but, you know. The team he brought is really weak. He didn't bring, like, wow. He brought a really hyper-offensive team. I'm kind of surprised. Interesting. It could be more defensive, too. I just don't really know about it. So, the Zmon he brought is Como, out of all the Zmons. What did he not bring? He brought a really offensive team. I don't blame him, but we brought a pretty defensive team. But it's kind of offensive in the same vein. Nihilego actually just goes in. Yeah, because Power Gem, Foul Play, Power Gem. We don't have anything for Lando, sadly, but if... Then Como, Dazzling Gleam, Power Gem. Oh my god, he brought a really weak team to Nihilego. That's crazy. Could have brought Scarfnihi. Don't be silly, Wi-Fi. I was like, come on now. I wish I knew what this anime was a reference to. Hestia. It is Lando. To be honest, I kind of want to just go for the Ice Fang. Because we live anything. This is probably his rocker. We live any hit, and I kind of want to just click Ice Fang. Because what do we lose by clicking Ice Fang here? I don't think we lose anything by clicking Ice Fang. Let's see what he wants to do this. Click an Ice Fang. He'll set up his rocks more than likely, but yeah. Clicks U-turn. How much does this do? Does 29. How much does this do? Don't freeze. This is like 12.5%. Scroll up. Yeah, that's right. Stone Edge has a chance to kill. I'm clicking it. We miss. Oof, that was big. We should live this hit though. Okay. Man, that damage would have been really nice. Okay. Feel like clicking Clock Off might be correct here, because he's definitely in range of the Stone Edge. He knows we're offensive. Like, I need sand. I can't screw around with this. But I don't have another switch. The issue is I don't have another switch into this, so I think I have to just make the Stone Edge play again. Yeah, I have to make the Stone Edge play. This should kill. He lived! Whoa! Defensive Arachnid. Okay. That really sucks. Okay. We're gonna have to start. Okay, here's the game plan. Here's what we're doing. Like, we have to. If I get rocks up here, I think Nihi can just kind of win. Potentially. He's... Yeah. I'm going to get rocks up here. I'm going to have to sack off... Yeah, I mean... Have to. Yeah, I have to sack another mon to this Arachnid now, which is fine. I just need my rocks up. He could have defog on like Lando Eye or something, but it's worth it. If he's not that defensive. Wait, we lived? Oh wow, that was awesome. Us living that is kind of a little bit justice for like missing, so. Because now we don't have to necessarily sack another mon to this. I think, yeah, clicking. What does Z grounded do to this? I know it's probably not killing. Yeah, he's like pretty defensive. No, he's not defensive, but Stone Edge kills for sure. Clicking Stone Edge is probably my best play, because would he really not stay in here? He's not gonna go to like land. He's not. I don't think he's gonna go to like. Actually, if he like switches predicting a rock move into like coma, well, he doesn't have much reason to switch. I don't want him getting potential webs up. Oh my god, we miss again. Okay, well that's fine. So what does Arachnid or Nihilego do to this thing? Nihilego should be able to kill. We are E-Belt for Nihilego. Yeah, Nihilego kills this if he's max HP. Well, he's not super offensive because Sandslash should have died to that, right? Let's take off the splash plate. Oh yeah, he's like not offensive at all. Well, he could be adamant. Or he could be... Yeah, I think he's adamant at least, because it did 164. So he's definitely like adamant or something, or has a little bit of attack investment. So, does Zern just kill this? Because Zern might be the play. Zern potentially kills this. But Liquidation does nothing if he's not offensive, so... he doesn't have it. He doesn't switch into this at all. He doesn't switch into Zern. What does Lunala take, by the way? Out of curiosity. Shadow Shield's not going to be intact. Does a lot. I could just... Honestly, I'm just going to click Moonblast and he should die. Actually, what do I set up with Nihilego? Nah, Nihilego's to play. I don't think he's not going to be Scarf Como versus a team with Zern. I want to calc what defensive Zern takes from an arrow real quick. Arrow with Iron Head. Who lets us have this? Okay, perfect. No webs are out. Being up is awesome for us. Maybe he'll miss what kind of boost we got. I think he goes... Yeah, he goes to Lando. I could just go... I feel like he's just gonna... I mean, going to Umbreon is probably our best play here. But at the same capacity, like, what are we really doing? Like, when do we... Well, we set up on Lunala, actually, so... going Zern here is not a good thing. Umbreon is the play. It's got to be the play. I don't know if he's special or physical yet. I don't know if he's Sheer Force or what he is. Yeah, I mean, we have Choppleberry on Umbreon. He's probably going to click U-turn. He doesn't have much reason not to click U-turn, but... He clicks Earth Power. That should bounce. That does... 63. I don't know, it took so long. I was just kind of staring into space, to be honest. Lando, level 50, timid. Is he just not max special attack? That did 63. Maybe his Scarf. Scarf, maybe? Modest Scarf, maybe? Yeah, he's the Modest would be... What is the mid-roll? Yeah, that could be low-roll Modest or high-roll Timid. He's got to be Scarf, though. I'm going to fire off a Wish. I don't know what that is. Como. Okay, so we go straight to Zern. I was potentially clicking Toxic there, but I think this is our play. This is our play 100%. Going to Zern. Zern lives any +1 Z move from this. And realistically, he doesn't switch into this at all. You could set up a Sword Sense, but that's still... That would kill, but... I could click Toxic too, but I don't want to... Well, he's not... He shouldn't be sub versus me because of that, but... If he's sub Belly Drum, that's a big issue. He's probably going to be sub-belly jump. No, he sets up his rocks. Okay. Fine by me. We don't. Our team isn't that weak to rocks. Why do I just click Moonblast here? Yeah, I'm just gonna click Moonblast. Poison jabs. Do not poison, please. That would be awful. Okay, good. Alright, Como's dead. So it's looking like the WinCon. Alright, so basically feeling that he's like, yeah. Alright, so what does Glade take from Lando? $56 max from Timid, Modest 61, so it takes 102 damage, so we're out of range. So since rocks are up, if he goes into arrow, we have to click Moonblast, 100%. I think he goes back to Lando. He doesn't know we have protect, so I'm pretty sure we know he's locked into this. So I'm gonna click protect. Either way, he's buffing the scarf really well. This is the mod stopping Nihi from winning. I don't need to weaken this. Nihi just wins if I just click Moonblast. If I Moonblast this thing, because he's not Life Orb. So Sludge, even if he somehow switches up moves, Sludge Wave to Zern is not going to kill. Does 76.1 max, which it's a roll to kill actually, but he's not. No, he's well, it's definitely probably Timid. So 158 max. So Moonblast actually, yeah, I'm gonna click it. He's letting me have this damage on this, which is fine. This might actually kill. No, it's a roll to kill. Oh, special attack drop. That actually really sucks for him. I'm just gonna click protect. I don't have a reason not to. What I do is so Como is dead. Como is dead. So we need to get Nihilego in on Lunala is what we need to do. And then foul play potentially kills. So I think what I want to do, I need to heal Umbreon at this point with Wish, because Umbreon kind of low-key just wins the game. I'm going to click Wish. There's no reason not to. Click Protect. Because I'm forced to click Protect. This thing about Mega Arrow is like, if you try to set up with Own Claws, we click Foul Play. Interesting. I don't know why I'm saying interesting right now, but I'm just saying interesting because I have no reason not to say interesting. I just want to get this thing super healthy. The thing is, I want to get this thing at full as we kill it. Or pretty darn close. So, I mean, I have no reason not to click Protect here. I don't, so I'm going to click Protect. And then we'll click wish one more time. And then at that, if he crits us, crit's not going to kill Umbreon anyway because we're super spit off. Alright, I'm going to click wish one more time. And then we'll click follow player. Because that way we will be at full. Just interesting. I'm just interested in this. Okay, so I haven't revealed Toxic on any mon yet. Umbreon's at full. I'm clicking Toxic if he goes Lunala. Because I feel like he might just be a Trick Room weakness policy set trying to bait me into that. That's what I'm feeling. But yeah. I feel like his team that he built is just a team to kind of gauge what I was going to build, because more than likely we're going to face in playoffs again. That's what I'm kind of feeling. So, I don't know. That's just how I feel. So, I'm going to click Toxic on this Weavile. Please don't miss. That would be pretty bad. Okay, sweet. If he's Scarf, how much? Let's see what this calc is saying about this Weavile to our Umbreon. Yeah, it's did 99 banded. Unless adamant, no, that's banded. 100%. That's banded. So, what do we want to do here? I think we click Wish. What does that do to Zern, is my question. Doesn't do much. Oh, no, it's not. I didn't click Band again. I was like, that's not the right damage calc. That's 40. I'm sure Nihi does not live, but... yeah, there's a slim chance we live after rocks, but not really any. So our best play is probably click and protect here. And then hope he doesn't get a roll, which is a good in his favor. Yeah, you'd have to get a really low roll unless he's adamant. Actually, no, adamant couldn't have gotten the 99 roll, so he's definitely jolly. So what we need to do essentially to not lose, we could click Wish. That could be a play that we'd click. But I think a better play maybe, what is Zern? So I think what we want to do, right? So what is the max damage roll on Zern? 90. Okay, it definitely kills Zern. I don't want to click that at all. So what I need to do is I need to bait the Lunala in somehow. That's what I need to do. I'm sure Gallade does not take an adamant aerial ace from full. Arrow. Mega arrow. Level 50. It has a chance. So, yeah, I'm just going to click Wish just in case he misses or something. Now he hit. Does he get the roll? Probably deserves the roll. Yeah, got the roll. Perfect, that's fine. Alright, so I'm thinking here. Is there any way, shape, or form? Alright, so what is my best play here? Probably going Zern and clicking Protect. Because that way, two more turns of toxic damage is incredible. Because what does an arrow do to his Xerneas? If he's, by the way, if he is Jolly Arrow, it is a roll in my favor to live that hit with Gallade. But if he is timid, or if he's adamant, he has a really good chance of killing me. So Daisy. Daisy lives anything after we get leftovers back, so yeah, I have to click Protect here. I think I go for the double Protect here because we have a 50-50 chance of getting double Protect, but we have a so what we want to do here is we have a 50-50 chance of getting double Protect, but we have like a 10% chance he misses Ice Still Crash. So going for double Protect here is definitely our play. We didn't get it. Okay, that's fine. Weavile goes down. He definitely goes into Gallade or Mega Arrow. I wouldn't understand why he doesn't. Alright, we have to go Gallade. Because what happens is if he goes Lunala, and it would be a choke. Because then we basically sack off Gallade, go into knee. Well, if he's Scarf, we would go for Shadow Sneak. Because if he is Trick Room or something, then that would be better. If he kills us, then we're in good shape. So, yeah, we go Gallade. Hope we live the hit. That's definitely Arrow. Yeah. We're super bulky. Don't... Oh, rocks are up, duh. I was like, why are rocks not going up on my side yet? But, so let's go back to Gallade. Pretty much every single row kills. If he doesn't bring Earthquake for whatever reason too, which he probably did. Yeah. So if he's adamant, he's got like everything but the lowest row kills. And if he's Jolly, he has to get like a mid to high roll. So I'm gonna click Mega Evolve, I'm gonna click Drain Punch, and we're gonna try to kill this thing. Or not kill it. Maybe I should have went for the double Protect with Umbreon before. Now that I think about that, probably was the best play, but he might have Iron Head for the Zern. Oh, because that hits Zern plus Nihi, so he probably has that. Aqua... Does he not have it? Wait, he doesn't have Flying? Oh, he's super bulky, though. Then he can't click Drain... Did we just win the game? Whoa. We just won the game. Yikes. Holy shit. He doesn't bring flying coverage. Okay. So we click Shadow Sneak twice and kill Lunala. Even if he's like... He can't... There's nothing that he has that can kill... I mean, because what is Lunala... No, let's get rid of Shadow. Oh, Shadow Sneak only does like 50. So, if he is Scarf, he wins the game. Well, not really. Nihalago lives a hit. He can't lock himself into a second. I'm going to click Shadow Sneak. Because of his weakness policy or something. Moon Guy's Beam. So if he has Scarf, Nihi lives that. So, whew, we won. I don't know how, but we won. I'm so surprised he didn't have flying coverage for the Mega Glade. Maybe he thought he could just kill the rest of... I'll take it. We take those. Gonna click foul play. I guess, shit, if he's, oh no, I didn't choke, did I? He's not Culver, we're good. Alright, GG to Aaron. GG. There's, well, there wasn't any hacks really on, I don't think there was hacks that I got. I know we missed Stone Edge, but GG. 1-0 victory. Make sure you guys check out Aaron2420 in the description down below. Like I said, he's a really good dude and very good battler and quality content creator. He posts really good quality content, so make sure you check him out. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day, and I love you all. Peace.